Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot for lotteries, casino, financial speculation like stock market and forex, and also for business. Now, first, let me give you my email address, and that's my email address for you. Here you go. So it's andy409@gmail.com. Now, the first card that I'm going to pull will be to do with your first 15 days of December. And I'm going to talk to you about financial speculation, which includes the stock market and forex and things like that. So, for you coming from Aquarius, this is not a good card. It says that the forces of energy are against you. They make you excited, but only to lose out. So, the first 15 days of December, whether in the stock market, whether in the forex, tell yourself things can go very, very wrong. You want to harness these energies which are going to lead you into money going out rather than money going in, bad decisions being made. Now about casino. Let's see in the month of December for the first 15 days, how you're going to fare with the casino. Let's see what it says. This is a card called the Moon, and it's all about wishful thinking, and it's all about emotions, and it's all about moodiness, and it's all about unsureness. So all this is going to be seen in the first 15 days of December. So your trips to the casino, go there for the fun of it, to meet your friends, have a drink, have dinner, meet people, play small, because now no gain is going to come for you. Be careful. Now about business for your last 15 days, for your first 15 days, sorry, of December. Let's see what the business says. It says you are going to be made an offer of a partnership. You're an offer to expand your business, an offer to try out new directions. I would say be very careful because the way the offer is coming is very fluid. It's going to change patterns. So nothing of stability in anything to do with putting yourself at risk in business is worth it. Stay as you are, do what you're doing, and leave it at that for the first 15 days. Lie low. Now, the last 16 days of December, I'm going to pull this card to talk to you about financial speculation, the stock market, and the forex. And for you coming from Aquarius, this is a card of sunshine, which means ego. So there's plenty of ego here. So you can do well in the area of financial speculation, the stock market or the forex, but control your ego. Ego simply means an emotional excitement. And so control the ego, stick with facts and figures, and you will do well enough up to about 60 to 65%. You will do well enough in the last 16 days of December, where the stock market and forex and such financial speculation areas are concerned. Now about the casino. How would you make a trip to the casino? Is it worthwhile in the last 16 days? Oh, here we go again. So the card says that plenty of realization is not going to be achieved very much. So tell yourself not to be over daring in the last 16 days. Play within your means, take your time. The way when you go to a casino, you have to wear your lucky colors, you have to go on your lucky days, you have to face your lucky directions. A lot of rules are there. And if you don't, all the money coming in will also go out. So when you've made a little bit in the last 16 days on a trip to the casino, go home would be better. Don't get carried away. But it's definitely much better than the first 16 days at least. Now, what about business? And let's see. This is quite a good card. It says you can attract partnerships. You can look at new forms of business. So all that is very possible. There's many signs on this planet, the sign of Venus, the sign of Saturn, the sign of the sun. That's why Kabbalistic cards for me are very interesting to use. And so my worry is exposure to risk. So in your business area, no exposure to risk and you're fine. Exposure to risk can be putting money out to buy a new agency line or doing things like that. So don't push yourself to the brink. Now I'm going to talk to you about your lucky colors, your lucky dates, DATES, for you coming from Aquarius. This is for the whole month of December. for Aquarius. Now, what does the card say about your lucky dates? Well, this is a Wednesday card. So I'm going to use series actually, never mind the Wednesday. So I'm going to say that the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd, the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd is a Mercury card actually. So on the 5th, the 14th, the 23rd, you're going to be very lucky, whether in business, whether at the casino, whether in the stock market, anything to do with financial speculation, morning, afternoon, noon, and night. So bookmark the 5th, 14th, and 23rd. Is going to be very exciting for you. And now about your lucky directions. So let's see what the card is going to say, which direction you should face. It's the card of Venus. So I'm going to choose northeast. Face northeast. There'll be money planets there in the whole month of December. You'll have the inspiration, whether for the casino, whether for the stock market, whether in business, whether anything that you do, financialness, you're going to be able to do well. As long as you face northeast, you'll have that specialness about you, that ability to do the right thing. And now, what about your lucky ages? So let's see what are the ages going to be. These are the special people. And from here, I can see that if you happen to be the ages of 24, 33, 42, 51, 60, 69, 78. This is the card that shows all this. There are many signs here of planets. So if you're any of these ages, you're going to have spectacular luck, whether in business, whether the stock market and Forex, whether the casino. So you are the chosen one. And what if you are not of these ages? You'll need to have a special 90-minute session with me, which will cost you USD 50 to know your next 8 or 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. Now about your lottery numbers. I've done some homework for you using Kabbalistic astrology. I've divided the 9 planets into 2 groups because that's how they travel normally. The first group of 5 planets are very friendly together for the month of December, so I put them together. And from there, I've got these numbers for you. The numbers, looking at my notes, the numbers 5, 14, 23, 32, 41, 50, 59, 68. Whatever numbers you don't need, you just cancel them. This is for any kind of lottery. From the second group of 4 planets, I've got these numbers. I've tracked their movements. And they produce the numbers 8, 17, 26, 35, 44, 53, 62, or 71. If you don't need any numbers, cancel them out. And for the third series, I'm going to use Kabbalistic Tarot. And so for you coming from Aquarius, we are going to see what cards the tarot is, what numbers the tarot is going to give us. Well, it's the card between Moon and Venus. I'm going to go for the moon cycles. So I would say that the numbers for you from the tarot would be the number 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, 65. And so these are the numbers from the tarot. Now you've got 3 sets of numbers. What do you do? Well, if you've been to see me for a 90-minute session, you'll know exactly what to do. Because I would have given you your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky directions, your lucky days, a lot of information you have to use while you're choosing your lottery numbers. And I would have told you to go to a stationery shop and buy some special colored paper, which is the good colors for you according to your own personal horoscope. Well, if you haven't been to see me, go to a stationery shop, just buy some white paper, the regular size paper. Bring a few sheets home, and at home you get a scissors and cut 2-inch by 2-inch strips, roughly 2-inch by 2-inch strips. You get 6 pieces from a regular size A4 size paper. And on each of these 2-inch by 2-inch, you will write only one number, not one series, but one number. And you'll fold it up and you'll do like this till you've covered all the numbers I've given you. Now you're ready to choose your numbers. And if you've been to see me, I'll tell you only do this on your lucky days. Face your best directions, wear your best colors, and how to reach the supernatural energy in you. I would also show you that, because to do something like winning a lottery is a supernatural energy feat. And I would have given you much information how to reach that supernatural side in you. And so in this 90-minute session, which will cost you USD $50, and we will spend 90 minutes together, that will cover all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, your lottery luck, and also in the area of romance, marriage, family, and most importantly, your health areas as well. Age by age, calendar year by calendar year, for your next 8 or 9 years, I will do that. And that way you'll be able to cover all areas of your life. So I've given you my email address, and send me that email. And remember, it will cost you USD $50. How cheap is that to know your next 8 or 9 years and get all this information from me? Well, in the meantime, I wish you the best of December luck. And I really wish that you make something out of it in any kind of financial speculation. Until we meet one day, and the meetings can be on WhatsApp or on Skype or on Facebook Messenger. Well, I wish you the best of luck again. Thank you and goodbye.